Hi guys, Evette Rose here and welcome to Ask Evette episode. And today we're going to be talking about the psychosomatics of night terrors. Hi everyone, Evette Rose here. Guys, hit the subscription bar, stay up to date with the latest, greatest research and video releases as well, so you don't miss out on all this amazing free content that I'm giving you guys because I love you. Guys, also for those of you who don't know me, my name is Evette Rose, and I'm known for having written this big book, Metaphysical Anatomy, which is a big book of 679 medical ailments and the psychosomatic patterns of that for adults. Now, yes, we have a kids version as well that actually released recently. So if you have kids, if you love kids, if you have maybe challenges from your childhood that you haven't quite figured out quite yet, this is the way to go. You're going to absolutely love that. And guys, also remember to subscribe here and to stay tuned because we have also free masterclasses weekly. Join me for that as well. And also really great discounts coming up for my MAT level 1 course as well, including our intuitive body workshops and our new intuitive spirit guide workshop coming up as well. So many amazing things are happening. I'm so excited. Okay, guys, so let's have a chat about today's topic, which is all about night terrors. This is something that I can absolutely relate to. This is something that I deeply struggled with in my childhood as well. So this one is very close to my heart. So guys, just also let's have a look when we look at just sleeping patterns, right? When we look at sleeping patterns, when you have this problem, we'll get to the patterns in a minute. Hang on. Let me not overwhelm you. Wait. When we start with, and we look here with night terrors now, this is happening because the central nervous system is overstimulated during sleep. Now, this already tells you quite a lot. That means that there's a lot of stress. There's a lot of cortisol. There's a lot of adrenaline. There's a lot of actions that you might have thought of or that you wanted to take during the day that you did not. And this includes the past. And circumstances in your life in the here and now could have triggered these moments where you felt like maybe you needed to get away from something, or maybe you wanted to leave a certain area or person or circumstance, but you couldn't. Normally, this creates or brings up a lot of feelings and old feelings of entrapment, where you felt stuck in something and you felt like you lost control of it as well. And you were not able to overcome that stressful event at the time, which means that you didn't become resilient in the moment of the stressful or traumatic event. So let's also have a look at sleep itself, because sleep happens in several stages. Because when we now dream, and this includes the night terrors, the nightmares, this normally happens during rapid eye movement, which is REM stage. And night terrors happen during our deep non-REM sleep. And this is the stage of sleep where your brain waves are now actually at their slowest. So your heartbeat and your breathing is now also slowing down. So during the deep stages of your sleep, the body now starts to repair and it's regrowing tissue. It's building bones, it's building muscles, and it's also strengthening the immune system. And it is during this repair phase when the body is now also trying to complete incomplete trauma cycles. And that now means unresolved stress factors or traumatic events that you might not have never emotionally or physically or psychologically acted out on or resolved in one way or another is now actually coming forward, and it is trying to resolve itself through your dreams. Now, these traumatic events also took, for example, place maybe when you were either very, very young to actually consciously remember these events. And it could be that these events were so extreme that they became explicit memories, which means that your emotional body is reacting to certain people and circumstances that made you feel a certain stress and traumatized way in the past, but you don't have cognitive conscious recollection of the memory as to what had happened. So now all these memories is now trying to complete themselves as well. Now, when you look at the time, it's very important that you look at the time when you have the night terror as well. What time of the evening, is it? Normally, in most cases, night terrors can happen at anywhere from between 2 to 5 a.m. in the morning. In most cases, it happens around 3 a.m. And that is because that's when we start to slowly move into our deep sleep as well. And this is also when a lot of unresolved anger, a lot of unresolved trauma associated with powerlessness starts to also come forward. And that means when I say coming forward, it means that in the context of the body now wanting to release it, to try to complete these incomplete cycles. Now, night terrors are very strongly connected to instinctive responses that are stuck. So you might notice that the way that you instinctively react towards stressful circumstances, that will already give you a very big idea which instinctive response is stuck, because normally that's the one that might play out during these night terrors as well. How do you know which is your dominant instinctive response? Look at the patterns and the times when you did experience stress and you had a reaction. How did your physical body feel when you maybe felt completely in a state of shock or out of control or stressed or sad or whatever your reaction was? How did your physical body feel in that moment? Because this is what night terrors are telling you. Now, there are cases also where this night terror, the memory or the dream that you keep having, can actually also belong to an ancestor. It could be that there was a certain memory and the stress associated with that memory has been repeated in indirect ways throughout your lifetime, causing this memory to become heightened and so heightened and sensitive that certain aspects in your environment or traumatizing experiences could have triggered this ancestral memory. And you might now be actually on a bit of a loop where you could be feeling this memory coming forward as well. So guys, there you have it. I hope that this helps. Remember to subscribe, stay connected, and until next time, be the light that you are. Thank you guys for joining me here. And also remember to subscribe to our math membership website. You can check out so much more. There's so many free healing courses there as well. Go to evetterose.com, see all the free masterclasses and events that we have coming up. There's always something happening on our platform. And we love to hear from you for the Ask Evette episodes, but also for the psychosomatic patterns that you would love for us to talk about, especially when it comes to these books, the research that's in it. And there's so much to be learned and so much to be shared as well. So I love your questions. Let us know what's on your mind. Let us know what you would love me to address as well. Life challenges, it's endless. Guys, thank you so much for being here with me today. And remember to subscribe so that you can stay up to date with the latest and greatest videos that's coming out just for you. Until next time, be the light that you are.